All right, guys, this is a big episode and I'm super annoyed. We are talking about count them, 5 annoying players for fantasy football 2023. Players that I will be personally avoiding and possibly avoiding the players that are on these annoying players' teams. Why am I avoiding these other players that are on these annoying players' teams? Because these players are annoying. They are pests. They are in the way. They are just, really frustrating. So I want to vent today. There's 5 players that are annoying for fantasy football 2024. I'm excited to share them with you, tell you why they're annoying and why you may want to avoid them for fantasy football 2024. Subscribe, guys. Thumbs up. Turn on the bell. Let's get into the show. All right, guys, welcome. I'm bringing the energy. I'm bringing the heat today. I'm annoyed with these players. Before we get into that, guys, turn on that bell. Hit the subscribe button. I know a lot of channels tell you hit the subscribe. I actually mean it. I want you to hit the subscribe button because this is the truth to fantasy sports and, of course, NFL News, the #1 fantasy football podcast, bringing the heat and bringing the honesty every single day here for you. Content on a high level. Turn on the bell, hit subscribe, and drop a comment below. Let me know. Are these guys annoying to you? Are you going to be drafting them? What do you guys think of them? And also, the players that are on these players' teams, will you be drafting them? Well, you'll understand once I get into it, and then we're going to have a little bit of a debate here, okay? Also, get a ticket to the Fantasy Sports Summit. We're going to have Kyron Williams there. We're going to have Trey Benson there. We're going to have Rashid Shaheed, Frank Gore Jr., son of legendary Frank Gore. This is going to be huge, guys. And Pat Fryermuth. There's going to be more. PS5 giveaway and fantasy football mock draft and analysis. Bald guy, Jimmy, we're all going to be there. It's going to be fun. August 21st is a virtual summit, so you don't got to leave your house. That's amazing. All from the comfort of your home or your cell phone or your computer. Get this, the ticket right now to the Fantasy Sports Summit. You can combo that, guys, with the 16-round draft, so you'll be light years ahead of the competition. Secure it below. Combo. Amazing. I priced it in so everybody gets here, guys. Fantasy meets reality. It's going to be amazing. All right, let's dive into these annoying players. The first one here, let's go, is Keenan Allen. I'm going to get right to it because I'm not holding back here on my annoyance here. Okay, Keenan Allen is now with the Bears. Now you're like saying, oh, Joe, he's with the Bears. He's not going to bother you with your Quentin Johnson, infatuation there you have with the Chargers. No, listen, Keenan Allen is very, very annoying. This guy was drafted in 2013. He's 32 years old. He's going to be, all these guys are going to be, the age I'm saying is what the age they're going to be at the time that the season starts. 12th season. Last year, everybody told you draft Keenan Allen. I said avoid Keenan Allen and avoid Mike Williams. They're going to get hurt. Mike Williams got hurt earlier, as I said. Allen missed the most important time of your fantasy playoffs. So that's annoying. Right? He missed 3 games at the end when you need him the most. He wasn't there for you. So I have no respect for him. He's been injury prone in the past. He's now with a new quarterback who's going to be a rookie. Still not sure who the Bears are going to draft. There's debates on who the quarterback. I'm not going to get into this. Not draft advice right now. We're going to find out in a week or two who the Bears are going to have. So you got this old player with a rookie. And then why is he annoying? Because he's buzz killing DJ Moore's value. Now, I'm not a DJ Moore fan at all. But I will tell you that he's going in there and buzz killing it. You're in a situation where you're asking who is the wide receiver 1. Now I'm going to say DJ Moore, as much as I dislike DJ Moore as well. I'm not a big DJ Moore advocate or fan. Okay. I think he's a little overrated as well. But Keenan Allen is a pest. He's annoying. At this point, let the young guys go. Let the young guys thrive. Let the young guys move forward and retire. You're not good. You're washed up, and people are going to debate this. He really isn't that good, honestly. He's had a couple 1,000-yard rushing seasons. He's had his share of injuries in the past, but he was targeted heavily. Now, he had 150 targets last year, and that's only happened, that was his 3rd highest in targets. He's never really achieved this type of targets, right? A couple of years, he had more than 100. I think it was 2 years, he had more than 150 targets, to be more exact, okay? But he was targeted heavily. He was force fed. Anybody that's force fed is going to deliver. I just find the guy annoying. You're old, retire, 12th season, let the young guys come in. And now you're in a situation with a young quarterback where DJ Moore could have thrived. Now you're going to come in and how many targets are you going to demand? Are you going to demand another 150 targets? That's annoying. Okay? Now you guys will think, oh, well, Joe, you're just bitter because of Quentin Johnson. Listen, Quentin Johnson was a bench stash to me. Okay? I don't care. But he was a first-round pick. They should have fed Quentin Johnson, but they just weren't. You know, even with Mike Williams gone and Keenan Allen, like I said, they still didn't feed him. So I'm a little bit upset about that. But anyway, and I think that's partly because I don't know if it was a coaching thing, but either way, Quentin should get more this year. They're going to draft another receiver. It's going to be interesting how that works out with Palmer, with Keenan Allen gone. That's 150 freed up targets. But anyway, Keenan Allen is annoying. Let me know if you guys agree, especially missing, guys, if you drafted him, I told you not to, missing the last 3 weeks when you need him the most for fantasy, playoffs, championships, gone, as I said he'd be, annoying. Okay, number 2, this guy is the most annoying player in fantasy, I would say right now. I'm going to tell you why. The guy I'm talking about is David Montgomery. Stick with me on this, okay? Let's talk about this, interact. Let me tell you why he's annoying, all right? This guy had his chance. He had his chance. David Montgomery's entering his 6th season. He had 4 years with the Bears and he did absolutely nothing. He didn't really look explosive because he's not. He didn't really shine. He had the opportunity. Man, I remember Nagy was there as a coach and Tariq Cohen was out playing David Montgomery back then. Okay, guys, Montgomery sucks. He's not good. He's had 2 1,000-yard rushing seasons. On his career, he's had 4.1 yards per carry. There were several years he was in the 3.6 yards per carry. But on average, in his career, 4.1 yards per carry. Last year, finished 17th amongst running backs with 219 attempts. Even though he had 219 attempts, he only managed to finish 17th. He had the volume. Now, here's the annoying part, okay? I'm a big Jahmyr Gibbs advocate, and I was last year, and I was telling you guys, draft Jahmyr Gibbs anywhere you can get it. He should be the one. Montgomery gets hurt, and Jahmyr Gibbs should have ran with that job, and he performed as he should have, man. He was crushing it, 35, 40 fantasy points a game, crushing it with David Montgomery being out. David Montgomery comes back and he's still the starter. Guys, it's ludicrous. It's the most annoying thing in fantasy because you got so much explosiveness, so much talent with Jahmyr Gibbs, so much upside and talent. And it's just Jahmyr Gibbs is an absolute fantasy football dream. And David Montgomery is destroying that dream, okay? 219 attempts, 13 touchdowns, and 1,000 yards stolen. Literally robbed from Jahmyr Gibbs last year because of David Montgomery pesting that away. Pest, annoying is David Montgomery. Again, Jahmyr Gibbs, young, dynamic, explosive, can run, can catch. Every time he touched the ball, he exploded. And 219 attempps. I'm not even asking about 290. Give another 150 towards Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'd be easily the number 1 player in fantasy. And again, this is going to happen this year where everyone's going to draft Jahmyr Gibbs round 1, except for myself. I'm debating on this. And Montgomery's going to come out on the first drive and really annoy you. It's going to be annoying. If you're a Gibbs owner this year, unless Montgomery gets hurt, cross your fingers. It's going to be annoying. Oh, Joe, you're so mean. I'm not mean. It's hindering so much upside from Jahmyr Gibbs. It's the most frustrating thing you'll ever see, okay? So, Montgomery, annoying, pest. That's it. I'm not gonna spend too much. I'm hurting my vocal cords here. Okay. Next guy. All right. Absolutely annoying. And tell me what you guys think in the comments. All right. Tell me what you guys think. Now, if you don't want to be annoyed, get 16 rounds because I'm going to make sure your roster is optimal, avoiding pests like this and making sure that you guys don't make mistakes. Okay. Anyway, there's no guarantees in fantasy. It was as close to bulletproof as you can get. Get 60 rounds. Linked it below. All right, and secure your ticket to the summit. We got NFL players coming to the summit. Not David Montgomery or any of these guys. Okay, for a reason. All right, 3. Let's rip through the last 3. Stefon Diggs, beyond annoying. Okay, the guy is finished 9th last year, 160 targets, 107 receptions. This guy demands the ball as well, and he's entering a situation where Dell is slated to be the wide receiver 1. Now, some people are saying Nico. No, it's not Nico. It would have been Dell. Dell's more explosive, better in PPR, younger, upside, and CJ Stroud asked for Dell to be on this team. And you have Noah Brown, who showed some flashes, and you got Nico Collins. So you've got the weapons. This is what annoys me here with Stefon Diggs. You have the weapons, and they bring in Stefon Diggs, who, again, 160 targets last year, 107 receptions, 8 touchdowns, and the guy was complaining that he wasn't getting the ball enough. He always complains. So if you're complaining then, and you enter a situation where Stroud already has his set receivers, right? Guys that actually have rapport with them, right? And are viable and can get, over 150 targets respectively as well. And then what are you going to do? You're going to demand the ball, and you're going to annoy fantasy owners that own Nico Collins and Tank Dell. It's going to be annoying. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be annoying. Annoying enough that I'm actually going to go ahead and avoid Nico Collins and Dell completely. I'm avoiding them. I like CJ Stroud, though, because he's got to throw the ball to anybody that'll catch it. And I don't like this. I don't like this. And again, I repeat, I don't like this. Stefon Diggs is beyond annoying. Okay. So let me know what you guys think. And those are my thoughts on these guys. I'm getting irritated talking about this. Let me know if you guys are agreeing. Fantasy pests. Number 4 here, a guy that I was not high on, never drafted. I told you who would bust is Cooper Kupp. After his pinnacle year a couple years ago, crushed it. He's 31 years old too, by the way. Finished 40th last year, 12 games. Okay. He had 191 targets in his pinnacle year, which is 2021. Everyone told you to draft him again. I said, avoid him. Got hurt. I told you, pinnacle year, down. 95 targets last year, 12 games, finished 40th in PPR amongst wide receivers. Dude, it's time to look towards Puka. Now, Puka is still going to be high draft capital, but when you look at a guy like Cooper Kupp who only played 12 games, is he going to come back, have one last hurrah, and be good enough to be a pest? I think so. I think he will be a pest. I think he'll be annoying. I think he's going to bug a lot of people. Cooper Kupp, if healthy, again, it's kind of like an oxymoron because he hasn't been able to stay healthy. So you're thinking that he might get hurt again. Cooper Kupp, if healthy, is going to demand his targets because, again, the situation hasn't really changed in regards to quarterback situation. And him, he was the one. And, you got Puka, who looked amazing, who slides in as the one, proved he's the one, going to be there. The problem, again, similar to Jahmyr Gibbs, you got to spend early draft capital on Puka. You got to spend earlier capital on Jahmyr Gibbs. And you've got these pests there that are fighting for that one position that aren't worthy to be that one position. Step aside, Cooper Kupp. Step aside, Montgomery. The new kids are in town, and yet it's still going to bother me. So, and again, I wouldn't mind Puka Nacua round 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I can get him with my last pick. Sure. But he's going to be coming off round 1 or 2. That is ludicrous. Even round 3 is expensive with Cooper Kupp going to be there. It's going to be annoying. Annoying. The name of this show. Annoying players. God, this is what annoys me with fantasy. That's why I do my best to avoid pests. I do my best, but they seem to be like all over the place. Really frustrating. Okay, last one here. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Again, grab 16 rounds. I've linked it below. All right, last one is Aaron Jones. Now, Aaron Jones, guys, beyond annoying. Okay, Cooper Kupp, 31. We talked about David Montgomery, 27, 6th season. Keenan Allen, 32 years old by the time the season starts. Old dudes, right? Now you got Aaron Jones, who's 29 years old, and he finished 37th last year amongst running backs. 29 years old, 8th season, number 8. He has 3 1,000-yard rushing seasons. He only played 11 games last year, so injury is going to be an issue. And here's what I don't get, okay? This is what I don't get. The new teams that pick up these players, I ask myself, why? Why? The Packers got rid of them. The Vikings are like, yeah, their trash is our treasure. No! A team is smart. They don't want a running back in their 10th friggin' season. This guy is going in his 8th. Close enough. They're like, man, Aaron Jones sucked. He was lackluster. He was never that great anyway. But, the Vikings, yeah, we'll take him. Man. And the thing is, even if the Vikings draft a Trey Benson or a rookie or someone like that, it's like Aaron Jones sucks, but he's good enough to be a pest. Does that make sense? It's like, it's frustrating. And I get a bonus one here for you, Tony Pollard. I mean, just completely sucks. Backup for years. Now he's going to go try to buzzkill Tajay Spears. So I had to add that in as your bonus. So Aaron Jones, another one, just go away, retire. And what's crazy? Speaking of annoying players, but I'm going to stay on this tangent, on this subject, I should say, not go off on a tangent, is Dalvin Cook's out there still. This is a guy that was trying to buzzkill Breece the Beast Hall. And it didn't happen, thank God. Right? And you got Zeke Elliott, who buzzkilled Stevenson last year. right? Just retire. Go away. We're done. You guys are done. Let the new guy. Zeke still wants to end up on the Cowboys. They brought in Royce Freeman lately. Again, Royce Freeman, annoying, just useless. Just what is he going to do? What's he going to do there? Other than warm the bench. So, you know, so many teams waste money on bench warmers. Like Dalvin Cook last year said, don't bring in Dalvin Cook. They brought in Dalvin Cook for what? So he can warm your bench. He's done. These guys are past their primes. The pinnacle years are behind him. Let's move forward. Let the young guys eat. Let Jahmyr Gibbs have the opportunity to get his 350 attempts. Let him run wild. You guys play your best player, yet the teams are not doing it. So anyway, those are my thoughts. Those are my annoying players. Keenan Allen, David Montgomery, Stefon Diggs, Cooper Kupp, Aaron Jones, honorable mention, Tony Pollard, and we got some lingering annoying players as well, including Zeke Elliott and Dalvin Cook. And there's more, but I'm too annoyed to make this show any longer. All right? Subscribe, guys. Thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I'm annoyed. I got to go. Subscribe, turn on the bell, and yeah, get 16 rounds so you guys aren't annoyed and you guys know who to draft. Okay? That's why I handpick and avoid pests like these guys below. All right? Subscribe, guys. Thumbs up. I appreciate you. Keep the content rolling. I'll try to get in a better mood right now. I got to go. I'm out.